Hi everyone, it's Chrissy Greig and I'd like to welcome you to my weekly blog. Today I'd like to talk to you about the word greedy. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, the word greedy always had negative thoughts around it. You certainly didn't want to be called greedy. And I suppose if we look at the actual dictionary term, it's excessive eating, drinking. So having a greed for all of those types of things. But I've learnt that being greedy is not all bad, and what I'd like to do is share those thoughts with you today. Now, if you were like me, you thought all rich, successful people were greedy, and they were all out just for keeping everything to themselves. And I've learnt differently, and that's certainly what I'd like to become, as greedy as possible, and I would like to be able to share it with as many people as possible. So before we go any further, I'll just give you a little bit of background about myself and my husband Cole. We have been running a very successful online home business now for over 5 years. We are in the sector of personal development and very proud of the products and what we've achieved by using them and being involved in this business. So if you are looking to create success from home in your own home business, please jump on over, fill in your information on our website, which is besteverhomebusiness.com, and then I'll be in touch with you personally to have an interview process with you, because I do look for a particular type of person that I'm going to coach and mentor through this business model. So let's get back to our thoughts on the word greedy. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to encourage you to become greedy along with me. Now, as successful entrepreneurs now in our own home business, we have decided to create as much money and success as we can, make sure we have fun doing it, and we also get to show others on how to become greedy as well. So, I've got a question for you. Do you think that's greedy? You know, I talk to many people in my business every day, and one of the questions I actually ask them is, how much money would you like to create in a business of your own if there was no limitations put on the amount of money that you could create? So many people say, oh, I don't really want to be greedy. I just like to make enough to look after myself. Now, to me, I've learnt that that's actually being selfish, because if you're only looking to look after you, well, that's being selfish. If you're looking to create as much wealth as you possibly can and you're going to share it with others, then how could that be greedy? So I ask you, if you have the opportunity to create enough money to look after your family and then have extra to be able to help so many others, do you still think that's greedy? Look at the statistics here. Warren Buffett, you know, very, very successful entrepreneur. He donated over $3 billion to help others. Mark has donated over $5 million to help others. Bill Gates had their own foundation. He invested $469 million into that last year. How many more people could you help if you were creating those sorts of dollars and not just looking to create enough for you? So one of my favorite quotes, the best way to help the poor is not to become one of them. And I'd like to point out here, there are many people all over the world that assist people with their time, with their knowledge, with their education, without having to have the money to help others. So I'm not taking anything away from them. People go to, you know, the third world countries and help out with helping with medicine, schools, education, everything like that. And well done to everyone that helps. I'm just saying is that if we can create as much money as we can as a large group of people, we certainly are going to be able to change the world. So I encourage you to become greedy. Again, if you are looking to learn more about my home-based business, please go to my website, www.besteverhomebusiness.com, and I'll be in touch with you soon. I would love it if you leave a comment below here on my YouTube channel about what you think about the word greedy. There is also a link that will take you to my community blog, and I go into a little bit more in depth about this, being greedy, and I'd love for you to pop over there as well and leave your comment. So again, my name is Chrissy Greig. I do encourage you to become greedy, and thank you, and I will see you here next week. Bye for now.